Welcome, my beloved souls. You come here seeking peace, but your heart feels incredibly heavy and deeply wounded today. You give your pure water freely to those you call your friends, yet you are left completely drained in the dark shadows. Listen closely to my voice now, for a painful but necessary truth is about to be revealed directly to your spirit. Those smiling faces hiding in your beautiful garden are not who you think they are. The dark illusion is breaking. I am stepping in to remove the venomous snakes hidden deep within your grass, protecting your precious soul today. Your kindness has always flowed like a crystal clear stream, constantly washing the tired feet of everyone passing by. You trust others so easily, treating every single stranger with the most genuine and incredibly passionate heart. Your life revolves around circles of relationships that you firmly believe are true brothers and loyal, lifelong friends. You gladly share your refreshing shade, offering the sweet fruits of your hard labor to anyone who simply asks. You build high marble walls to protect them, thinking they would do the exact same thing to keep your spirit safe. Day after day, you pour your golden energy into their cups, hoping to see them flourish and smile brightly for you. You see the good in everyone, refusing to believe that malice could ever exist in such a beautiful, holy sanctuary. Even when you are exhausted, your hands continue to draw heavy water from the deep well to nourish their dry roots. As it is written in the ancient scrolls, a pure heart gives endlessly without ever demanding a single thing in return. But this beautiful purity makes you completely blind to the silent shadows growing slowly right under your bare feet. You welcome them into your inner sanctum, assuming they walk with the exact same divine light that guides your spirit. They sit at your stone table, praising your endless generosity while quietly calculating how much more they can take. You mistake their sweet words for genuine love, unaware that they view your kindness merely as an open, free treasure. Your garden remains quiet and serene, yet it is the heavy silence that always arrives just before a massive dark storm. The soil absorbs your sweat and tears, while these guests comfortably rest beneath the thick canopy you so carefully grew. You firmly believe that love will naturally breed more love, so you keep planting seeds of trust in the fertile ground. You never bother to lock your heavy wooden gates, because a kind gardener fears absolutely no evil from beloved neighbors. But the spiritual realm operates on a strict law of balance, and your precious balance is being severely disrupted now. They drink from your sacred stream, yet they never offer a single drop when your own throat is burning incredibly dry. The golden hour of your peace is slowly fading, making way for a cold and treacherous twilight to quickly descend. Because of your gentle innocence, you entirely fail to see right through the artificial smiles worn by your closest friends. You constantly feel your vital energy being completely drained away, yet you cannot understand the hidden, toxic reason why. You wonder why your grand plans always shatter at the very last minute, leaving you standing in the cold, bitter dust. Malicious rumors begin to spread like wildfire, surprisingly originating from the mouths of those you completely trusted most. You make endless excuses for their toxic behavior, convincing yourself they are simply having a very terrible, hard day. The sacred water in your stream is rapidly drying up, and the vibrant green leaves are turning completely brown and brittle. Underneath the marble floor, thick black roots are secretly twisting and strangling the fragile life of your ancient garden. These dark roots belong to the ones who smile at your face while driving a sharp dagger into your bleeding, tired back. They are the venomous snake slithering silently through the tall grass, waiting patiently for the perfect, deadly moment. Your heavy heart feels the unnatural shift in the wind, but your stubborn mind strictly refuses to accept the bitter truth. You give them the benefit of the doubt, while they deliberately poison the very soil that feeds your deeply weary soul. They disguise their dark envy as constructive advice, slowly chipping away at your towering confidence and profound inner peace. Every single time you stumble, they pretend to catch you, only to subtly push you deeper into the dark and muddy trench. Many scholars of the ancient texts note that the most dangerous, lethal enemies are those who dine at your own table. You are desperately trying to fix the leaking pipes, completely unaware that they are intentionally and aggressively breaking them. They feed on your brilliant light, using your immense strength to build their own highly deceptive empires in the dark. The heavy burden of their lies becomes far too great for your fragile shoulders, causing you to suddenly collapse in despair. You cry out into the silent night, begging the universe to show you where you made such a catastrophic, massive mistake. But the painful flaw is not in your loving heart, it is in the absolute toxicity of the dark soil they forced upon you. The suffocating fog of deep manipulation surrounds you, making you question your own sanity and your incredibly pure intentions. You are completely trapped in a vicious cycle of giving everything to people who only know how to take everything away. Your spiritual fortress is fully breached, and the dark serpents are eagerly preparing to deliver their final, fatal strike. But I have seen entirely enough, and the horrifying truth is finally being dragged out into the blinding light of day. It is time for me to violently cleanse your sacred garden and completely tear down the deceptive walls of this illusion. The venomous snakes, wearing the familiar faces of your friends, are now having their clay masks mercilessly shattered to pieces. I am sending a powerful beam of divine light into the darkest corners, forcing the two-faced liars to expose themselves. If you found out your closest ally was secretly plotting your massive downfall, would you easily forgive or banish them when they suddenly walk out of your life for absolutely no apparent reason? Do not chase them, for I am pushing them away. Those sudden and explosive conflicts that deeply broke your trusting heart were actually my direct divine interventions saving you. The ground fiercely shakes beneath their feet, completely destroying the parasitic roots they planted to drain your glorious light. You watch in absolute shock as the very people you loved deeply reveal their true, monstrous forms under my holy illumination. Their carefully crafted lies crumble exactly like dry sand in a hurricane, leaving them naked and terrified before the truth. The ancient scriptures clearly state that nothing covered up will remain hidden forever, and no dark secret will stay buried. I am violently throwing these spiritual parasites out of your sacred sanctuary, locking the heavy iron gates firmly behind them. The highly toxic smoke they breathed into your atmosphere is being swept away right now by a sudden, incredibly powerful wind. You might feel totally abandoned and utterly confused, but this harsh, sudden separation is the ultimate act of divine mercy. I am actively removing the sharp daggers from your bleeding back before they can violently pierce your beautiful, trusting heart. Let the massive fire of my righteous anger burn away every single trace of their manipulative poison in your fertile soil. Do not mourn the sudden loss of a traitor, for they were never truly walking beside you on this incredibly sacred path. They are frantically scrambling away like cockroaches fleeing from the sun, terrified of the massive power that now protects you. Your spiritual eyes are finally forced open, allowing you to perfectly see the dangerous battlefield you just miraculously survived. The illusions of fake loyalty are shattered permanently, leaving only the undeniable, incredibly raw reality of my divine grace. I am perfectly rebuilding your defensive walls with indestructible marble, making sure no venomous serpent can ever return here. This chaotic storm is completely necessary to violently uproot the invisible, toxic evil that was silently killing your pure soul. You are being aggressively pulled out of the treacherous quicksand, lifted extremely high above the deadly traps they carefully set. Watch closely as the dark shadows rapidly retreat into the abyss, unable to withstand the blinding glory of my holy presence. The ultimate spiritual purge is now fully complete, and your precious sanctuary has been violently but perfectly reclaimed by me. Do not cry bitterly when you lose those toxic relationships. Because you did not lose a friend, you simply escaped a trap. You should rejoice and celebrate today, because the massive deadly poison has been entirely sucked out of your bleeding veins. Are you truly ready to walk alone in pure light, rather than walking with a highly dark and incredibly deceptive crowd? Your trusted circle of friends might be significantly smaller right now, but it will remain absolutely pure and fully unbreakable. From this glorious moment forward, only completely true and righteous souls with genuinely good intentions will ever enter your land. The crystal clear stream is flowing strongly, once again, bringing miraculous healing water to your deeply, profoundly wounded spirit. Look at how the vibrant green leaves are returning to your ancient trees, blooming beautifully under my constant, protective gaze. You are an incredibly favored child of the light, and I will never allow the darkness to consume your precious, bright destiny. The incredibly heavy burden of their fake energy is finally lifted, allowing you to breathe the fresh, completely unpolluted air. As the great prophets have boldly declared, a small but fiercely loyal army is far better than a massive legion of traitors. Your quiet inner garden is now a highly fortified sanctuary shining brilliantly with the massive power of my absolutely endless love. Take a deep, peaceful breath, my precious child, and feel the incredible warmth of my divine light surrounding your very pure soul. You have successfully survived the treacherous snake pit, and now you will surely rise up to claim your ultimate, glorious victory. The incredibly painful season of invisible betrayal is permanently over, making way for an era of unprecedented peace and immense joy. Trust in the absolute safety of my divine protection, for your beautiful future is now completely free of any toxic serpents. Your sanctuary is finally pure and safe. Look at the shattered masks left behind in the thick, dark dirt today. Was my intervention a harsh punishment or the ultimate act of divine protection? Tell me your thoughts right below. If you feel my healing presence, like this video, share it, and subscribe to our sacred channel now. Welcome, my